get any better than absolute. Well, David, we love to come here to the studio and make this show. We have a great time and we enjoy it, but let's face it, we always love to go home at the end of the night as well. Home, there's no place like home.
No place like home. Home sweet home. And a lovely idea that is closely linked with home is the idea of fire. Because if we think back in the Stone Age, the fire was where we kept warm and kept sheltered. And consequently, fire is closely linked to the idea of not just home, but the centre of our lives. But going one step further, the word focus, which is the centre of things, is Latin for fireplace.
Really?
It is.
That's fascinating.
As is the word hub, is linked to hob, which is the stove, and again, a place where we gravitate towards and surround, the hob, the hub. Now, the other word is curfew, and curfew is an enforced restriction placed on citizens, and it's the whole idea of essentially a bell would sound telling people not just to go home, but to cover the fire. It literally means cover the fire.
So it's like curtailing the fire in a way.
Curtailing the fire, that's right. And cur is linked to cover, and of course foy is French for fire. So there's the whole idea of fire being linked to the centre of our lives, a place where we congregate, and also a place that must be covered when a day must start afresh.
Absolutely fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Thank you, David. Let's have a look at our scores before we move on. Ricky's on 7 points. Brett is on 21 as we move into our next letters game for tonight. And Rikki, what would you like this time?
Can I have a consonant?
You can, thanks, Rikki. Starting with N.
And another consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
A.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
L.
A consonant.
F.
Vowel.
U.
A consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
And last letter, E.
Thanks, Lily. Time starts now. Well, Rikki, how did you go that time?
I got 6.
6 for you, Brett.
6 also.
Let's start with your 6, Rikki.
I got feudal.
And yours, Brett?
Faints.
David?
It may have been your American accent, Rikki. Could I just ask you to clarify by spelling the word?
Futile.
Futile, a wonderful 6. Well done. As is faints. Thank you, Brett. Good 6. Now, amazingly, in the first few letters I saw, those 5, I saw snail, which is a creature that carries its own home around, thinking of home. And then along came insulate as a possible 8. And insulate is to create an island. And, of course, home is an island, coming from insula, Latin for island. But that's the 8 that's also there in that mix.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. And good stuff, too, from both Brett and Rikki. 6 points each. Well, let's see if we can make some more interesting words now. So, Brett, would you choose the letters for us, please?
Lily, I'd like to start with a vowel, please.
Thanks, Brett. Starting with an O.
And another vowel.
E.
And another vowel, please.
I.
Let's move on to consonants.
G.
And another one, please.
C.
Let's have another.
T.
Let's do one more.
R.
And a vowel, please.
A.
And let's finish with a consonant, thank you.
And last letter, C.
And here's the clock. Well, Brett, how did you go that time?
I think I have a 6.
You think you have a 6? Well, we keep our fingers crossed for you. Rikki?
I think I have a 6 also.
Excellent. Let's start with yours.
Coder.
Could you spell that for us?
Coater.
Coater. Interesting one. Brett?
I had goiter. Goiter.
Okay, interesting spelling of that.
It can actually have an ER or an RE. It's a word that we've had previously on the show, and consequently I can greenlight Brett's word, but I do need to check coater. And I'm afraid, sorry Rikki, no coater here listed in the source dictionary, so that was a gamble that didn't pay off. But no relation to home fires burning, I did find erotica as a possible 7.
Well, a very nice score indeed, David. Well done. Also, 6 points to Brett, and that means that Rikki's on 13. Brett is now on 33. I think it's time for a few more numbers now, and Rikki, would you make a selection for us this time, please?
Yeah. Can I have 2 large and 4 small?
2 large and 4 small. Thank you, Rikki. And starting with the smalls, 4, 6, 9, and 3, and the 2 large, 50 and 100. The target to reach 107.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head there. I don't think you needed 30 seconds that time, did you?
No, I did not.
You got 2.
107.
I thought you would, and Brett,
Yes,
you had a big smile on your
107
face somewhere in the middle there. I think we all got 107 this time. Take us through your method, Rikki, just to let us know how you did it.
Yeah, I did 100 plus 9
100 plus 9
plus 6 minus 4.
plus 6 minus 4.
But I really mean minus 6 plus 4.
Right.
I just wrote it down wrong.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm sorry. We have to go with what you have written down. Brett, we'll have to move to your solution. What was your approach?
I started with 100
100
plus 3
plus 3
plus 4
plus 4,
to get 107.
107.
Well done, Brett. That was actually the method that I used, amazingly enough. Was that the method you used, Lily?
It was.
Very straightforward. So, 10 points to Brett on that occasion. That means our scores at the moment. Rikki's on 13, Brett is on 43. And we're heading for our next break and your next word mix. This time it's blurt pay. And the clue for this one ends... See you in a moment.